within your heart that truly determines what you are capable of doing and being. This is the truth. I want to share with you at least 4, and I won't take very long, but at least 4 keys to aid and help success and achieving greatness in our lives. Are you ready to receive those?
Yep.
Who brought a pen and paper for notes? No, I'm just playing. Is this on? Is this on? Is this good? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. Number 1, and also for all of the adults, guardians, this also applies to you because many people have already given up. They give up because they fail. And we as the human species are designed to succeed. That's the reason why it hurts to fail. That's the reason why when you don't make that mark, you feel bad and you feel sad. Because you're designed to succeed. And anything less than success isn't good enough. Number 1, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to know who you really are. Because peer pressure is not just in the school system. Peer pressure is in the corporate society, in the corporate world. Peer pressure will be there to try to sway you and move you for the rest of your life. But it's only when you know who you really are, and you're honest with yourself, that you're really going to be able to achieve true success. There is a such thing as called bad success. There's many of businessmen and women, CEOs, people that according to the perspective of the world have succeeded in life. They have fancy cars, they can pay their bills on time and then some. But yet they're absolutely miserable inside because they sold out who they really are in order to achieve what appeared to be success, to only find themselves depressed. I wasn't trying to rhyme, but it kind of did. It's not real success. Just because money doesn't buy happiness. That's called bad success. But it's when you know who you are and what you commit yourself to, and you don't let anything hold you back, knowing who you really are. See, those pillars in our lives, parents, guardians, grandparents, will not always be there to hold you up when you fall. You have to know who you are and be honest in that. There's going to become a time that all you have, really in the flesh, is yourself. You got to know when to turn, say no, or perhaps say yes. And you have to have enough drive and knowledge of who you are when nobody's looking, just you in a mirror, who you really are. You're designed to succeed, but first, you have to be honest with yourself. Does that make sense? Number 2, you must never lose that fascinating ability to dream, to use your imagination. Some people who think they're grown think that that's child's play, the imagination, the ability to think of things that they can then in turn create. We need entrepreneurs. We need people with the ability to imagine things. Don't ever lose your ability to dream. Martin Luther King Jr. had what? He had a dream. Also, we are reaping the benefits of that dream here today, not only by what you see around you, but politically. The president, irrelevant of your political persuasion, the President of the United States of America, President Barack Obama, even during his campaign, and I know the same church, but I know I get some witnesses, there were many things said, many things written, that this will never work, that'll never succeed. But Barack Obama, president that is, had a dream. And that dream was so real to him, his imagination was so much more powerful and effective than all the naysayers, all the doubters. Oh, there could never be one with this skin pigmentation, President of the United States of America. Don't shout me down just because I told the truth. You heard it yourself, didn't you?
All right.
But who is he today? He's the president of what I still believe and I proclaim to be the greatest nation on earth, the United States of America.
All right.
He had a dream. So number 1, you need to be honest with yourself. Don't be persuaded by things that you will lose yourself participating in. Number 2, don't lose your ability to imagine, meditate, think beyond your physical circumstances You ready for number 3? After you begin your pursuit of your dream, you can't be afraid to fail, because there will be times you fail. It's just a part of life. Sometimes it's our own mistakes that cause us to fail. Guess what? Nobody's perfect. The key is you cannot be afraid to fail when you're pursuing your dream. Sometimes failures are brought about by circumstances or lies or people put traps in the way. You can't let that stop you from pursuing your dream. Like the old saying goes, if at first you don't succeed, you gotta try again. If you fall down and no one's there to pick you up, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be focused enough on what you've imagined, your dream, that you get yourself up and keep moving on. Does that make sense? Number 4, and I'm soon to be sitting down. Never let the opinions of other people, society norms, cultural biases, prejudices, racism, stop you from pursuing your dream. Don't ever do it. Our children are growing up most certainly in a different time than the rest of us have, yet there's still opinions, cultural biases, and prejudices. I'm preaching to the choir, aren't I? Don't ever let that stop you from being what you know you can be. Do you receive those words? Well, even though I didn't see anybody taking notes, I trust that those words sunk deep into the hearts of the children and to those guardians and parents who've given up because you failed and it didn't feel good. See, that's because you're designed to succeed as a human species. I hope that you never forget to believe in yourself and shoot for the stars. Thank you.